hello. Welcome to more Parasite Eve. I can't hit play just yet because it's probably going to start with a cutscene immediately. So unfortunately, we get to wait with no music and just a stagnant screen. You're curious? You're in for something. I was not prepared for what was last stream. Probably still not prepared. But welcome everyone. And K-Hell, thank you for that heckin' raid. I appreciate it. Howdy Zach, howdy Juice, howdy K-Hill, howdy Pig, howdy Spooked, howdy Toucans, howdy Gamer. Thank you so much everyone for stopping by. I appreciate it. And yeah, I think we could just hop right in. I could try to provide a synapse of what happened last stream, but honestly, it's probably what the heck. It's probably more interesting to just see what happens. Also, hi Bubbles. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Also, what were both you streaming? Cahill, what were you up to? Bubbles, what were you up to? Raiding offline Cahill, so I went back into second. Whoops. But I appreciate the effort nonetheless. Or I appreciate it nonetheless. But yeah. We go. Also, I came. Thanks for stopping by. Day 3. Selection. Chiconia. Cisonia? I don't quite know. Visual novel. Sounds like a wonderful time. Oh yeah, that's right. We're here. I forget what everyone's voices are immediately. Also, by the way, this game came out in 1998, so graphics. Highest quality. Good luck, Kamek. I forget this guy, Whomst? That was a long night. Sleep well? You were here all night? Told you to go away. Could have died, you know. Windows 95 was going out of fashion. Has an excellent soundtrack. Scientists can't believe anything without proof. It's just one of those things. And besides, what? Oh, nothing. Oh, hi. Daniel? Hi, Nick. Thanks for stopping by. For constantly chipping away at that Animal Crossing. And HTU as well. No traffic. This is the way it ought to be around here. Daniel. So Pig. Thank you. What are we sitting around for? We've got work to do. God, Gamer, everyone, jeez. One person does it, and then everyone's reminded it's a thing. Daniel, thanks. All right, we're gonna need some bigger weapons. There's a gun shop over there. Stock up. I believe there's a pharmacy over there. Can you find the mitochondria? Also, I can walk through the door. Let's lose the long face. Come on, Ollie. You'll get there in no time, Juice, on your own. Also, everyone's gone. Why are they expecting the gun shop to be open? They weren't kidding when they said they sell guns here in America. Where? They do. They really do. This is it. We'll help ourselves with some ammo. Help? Okay, well, now we're just stealing. Out of the way, Holly. Yeah, we're just stealing now. Daniel, no. Sorry, but it's the only way. Oh, shit. Okay, the swag Toro wasn't necessary. What kind of parasite? Take parasite, the horrifying dracanculitis. Mitochondria. And I'm not kidding. It's mitochondria. Are you really a cop? We think so, but we don't have scientific proof if that's what you're asking. Well, I guess we're going in now. And just stealing from this person's gun shop. It's fine. We're the good guys, right? Jeez, that's a sniper rifle? Jeez. Go ahead and pick your favorite accessories, ladies. This is just too much. It's not letting me pick anything at the moment. I got ammo. That's a tripod mounted weapon. Range +2. It's nice. It's not letting me do anything. Oh, nice, a tool. I think I'll save that tool for later, though. I can use this right away. M16. It's only +2. And our range is already huge. 2% addition. I mean, I need to get room anyway, so. Yeet. I can't do anything. It said to take items, but I can't. I can't. I'm hitting the talk button on things. Oh, bullet capacity up. Ooh, that's a very hidden chest. Torsi the torso horse. I have no idea what that is. Just keep buffing the M16. I'm sure that won't come back to bite us in the butt. So imagine a horse with a large torso, I would assume. And eyes. And ears. And legs. So only a torso. That's torso. Good. I don't know what the expectation is here. Because I can't take anything except for what was in those chests. It is not letting me interact with anything. PS1, baby. Highest quality graphics. Thickest polygons this side of the West. Dang it, I need to pull up the walkthrough that I had up before. Stuff is so baffling sometimes. Like, it's specifically saying, like, grab guns, but there's no guns to grab. That's... What? Nothing mentions this at all. Oh wait. Okay, okay. No, it just says the chests. That's fascinating. That is fascinating. Also, the baked-in backgrounds. Yeah, the pre-rendered backgrounds are nice. Hyra, have a good pet. Okay, well, out we go. Interesting that they... Or not, apparently. Talk to Daniel again. If it's Eve we're dealing with, all the ammo in the world may not even help us. Ugh, Taurus will kill me for saying stuff like that. Let me talk to Maeda. I certainly hope these will help us out. Stay closer this way? Okay. I just wasn't close enough on the sidewalk to warrant hitting the load zone. Hi, Mitz. Thanks for stopping by. Ah, the pharmacy. Is it locked too? Nope, it's already been busted into, it seems. Smell of this place gives you the creeps. Come, let me talk. So many types of medication. They all seem strong too. The door's broken. The soundtrack for this game is quite excellent. What's up with him? All of a sudden he's a happy camper. Won't ever understand those scientist types. Also, it's very dark. Shows up better on my capture than it does on my screen. Yes. I wish I could take all these back to Japan. Why would we be so... So interested in taking pharmaceuticals back, of all things? I don't understand. I can save if I want. I don't have to. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Oh. And more things. Ooh, another tool. Nice. Ooh. Critical evasion. Yeah. And get that junk back. Because I need to take that junk to the dang station and turn it in. Ah, just the medicine. I don't need that. Oh, that is a chest. Ooh, a revive. I think that. What did that say? Oh. Restores life when you die. Nice. Convenient. Okay. Oh, I think that's everything. 4 treasure chests here as well. Did I go further? Nope. All right, back to the car and let's go driving to somewhere. I don't know where. I forget where we're supposed to be going. Something to do with tracking down Eve. All right, let's get a move on. Come on, get in the car. Oh, sorry. Let me just... Get... Ollie, get in the car. What? I tried to get in the front. Damn it, Daniel. What? Whatever. And take the shortest road through Manhattan. Soho. Carnegie Hall. We need to go to NYPD. I need to get rid of all this junk. Literal junk. Howdy, friend. How's it going over here? Doing all right? Christmas of all times. What's the matter with this town? Man, I gotta get out of here. Start up a ranch in the quiet countryside. We don't need to go there. I forget where we're supposed to go. But I do need to give away this junk. We could do anything. We could do nothing, too. We can do anything and everything, including nothing. Hello. You ever see gun trading cards around? Bring them here. I'm really into those. Trading cards? Fitting for a simpleton like you. Freaking geezer. Come on now, enough chat. Back to work. Oh, aren't you in the middle of a case? Well, go on out of here. Catch the idiots, hopefully without using your gun. Heck. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. That I have a world record in Beat Hollow Knight God Home DLC. Those are two separate things, and yes. Want to leave me something here? Here, have some junk. Let me take your junk. It's actually really good for parts. There you go. Store item. Zuki. Next month's PS Plus title. Indeed. Hollow Knight is going to be free next month on PlayStation Plus. Neato Splendido. Could keep the grenade launcher. Put these back. I'm not sure if they had anything special that I want to use for tools. An equipment modification permit with you? Dang it. It is very ominous that it's paired with Bug Snacks being free on PS5. Okay, the end protector just has more slots, but we don't really... I mean, we could remove some of its minor stats off of it, but I'd prefer not to waste tools like that. And this... We could make our M16 a double-hitting grenade launcher if we wanted to. I don't think that would be worth it. But what if we combine the club with a grenade launcher? What if? See, I don't think I want to have a grenade launcher. M16. I can do it. I'll keep the option available to me, but I'm not going to do that immediately. Store equipment. Store. Okay. Tune up. Hi, Bird. Thanks for stopping by. Distribute bonus points. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Now it's making more sense. Takes 100 to increase any of the stats by 1. Dang it, it won't let me tune the... won't let me tune my club. But let's toss a couple points into the M16. Let's do that. M16 very strong now. Okay. That's all I wanted. And now I have a very much clearer inventory. Is there anything else here at the police station that I should be checking in on? I forget what the real goal here is. Poppin' kid, what's up? Are they sleeping? What's happening? Shiva, you're tickling. Take good care of Ben, Shiva. We'll take good care of him, Pop. Good job, Pop. Good job, Pop. Oh, come on, I wanted to go through, see if there's anything in the dog pen. The answer might surprise you. It's no. No. Nothing bad will ever happen to Shiva. Shiva will remain good pup forever. Ooh. That's a fancy new thing. Lock. Who locks a locker? What is... What is auto? think I have slots. This. This. Take this. I want this. Use medicine when HP is low. Oh. That's neat. I don't think I'm gonna keep that on. I'm gonna... That's a neat one, but I guess I can kind of just do it manually. Plus, I want to maybe save it for later if I get a better armor. I will be very upset if Shiva does. At the very least, Shiva needs to be like the super secret hidden boss. That will absolutely destroy my shit. Chief, you here? The answer, again, is no. Apparently, some people took this order of evacuation seriously. Not Ben and Shiva for whatever reason, but the entire rest of the police force did. Except for the one guy guarding the front. I don't know. I don't know where everyone is. Pretty sure I don't have to be doing any of this. Just trying to verify that there's nothing new, and that I need to figure out where the heck to go. Then about what just happened in the last 50 seconds. It's always about Pokemon. Ah, that's right. It's locked. Guard watching the prison cells is still here as well. Everyone else, nope. Oh shoot. Should I? I'm gonna put this vest away. I'm gonna put this vest away. While I have the capability to. Store equipment. Okay. Oh, we go. All right. Where to next? Just got all the footprints for Terrakion. Went to talk to Sonya. Went back to the cave where she said it'd be. Used Virizine to fight it. Leaf Blade crit to get to Terrakion. Closed the game and reopened it. And I didn't save, so I'm sitting in the adventure lair for where I started this afternoon. Biggest of oofs. No. So much lost data. So where to? Is there really any place with a research facility? Research facility? I'd like to conduct an experiment and test something. It might be relevant. How about the facility in the museum where Clamp is at? They had really extensive equipment there. No way, man. Anywhere but there. You should have been evacuated by now. It should be okay. Alright, yes, that sounds good. Daniel, is that okay? Good night, King. Thanks for the rating for stopping by. Have yourself a wonderful night. Double rip. Many of the legendaries respawn in this game. I'm expecting a big tip for this. To the museum. So this is the American Museum of Natural History, just as I imagined. I can find a research facility in this building? Yeah, hopefully. We won't run into the jerk who runs it, since he's been evacuated and should be empty. But of course he'll still be there. Of course he'll still be there. For a lab and a museum, it does have fairly extensive equipment. So, what do you want to test? Yes, of course. Let me see. I was able to extract a gel-like substance from Holly's clothing. Excuse? Gel? Is it from Eve? Is it mitochondria? Something of the cell. Yeah, it appears to be a remnant of Eve's cell. At the cellular level, her power cannot be as strong as Holly said previously. Ow! What? Hey, what are you doing? I just want to conduct this experiment to see whether or not... Did he just stab himself with it? Or is he putting blood on it? Yes. This is exactly as I... It's just as I thought. Go ahead. Take a look. Oh, what is it? This is an impressive microscope. You can see all the way down to DNA. All the way down to atoms, even. Yeah, this is how microscopes work. Oh, well. Little buggers. Your cells are completely surrounded by them. As you can see, the mitochondria, Eve, has taken over the nucleus. In a similar manner, the beasts that attacked you probably experienced the same thing. Does the mitochondria really have the power to control the nucleus? No, the normal mitochondria never has such power. But Eve's mitochondria has gone through tremendous evolutionary changes. This is what I think happened to Eve's mitochondria. Normally, mitochondria require oxygen when they generate energy called ATP. So at this time, the mitochondria requests oxygen from the nucleus. Without the energy to supply from the mitochondria, the nucleus cannot function. So in essence, the two organelles constantly rely on each other. But in this case, organelles, I can't do this voice. It seems that Eve developed the power to reverse this symbiotic relationship. Evolution or even mutation seems likely in this case. Reverse the cycle. Look at this. Even with a limited number of cells, her cells have this much power. Can you imagine how much power Eve has within her whole body? Aida. Yes? Could you test my cells? Yes, of course, but I want to know. I want to know why I have the power to fight her. I want to know where I stand with her. Holly. Please, Maida. I need to know why. Yes, of course. Thanks, Maida. Could you step over here, please? Don't use the same thing you used to cut your... I'll need your arm. Like this? Here? Yes, yes. Ah! Let me just set this up here. I think you'd better see this for yourself. What's wrong? What is it? Is something wrong? Into the cell again. Down to the atoms. I'm assuming... I don't know. I guess those are atoms. Ha! Suck it. Do you realize what is happening? Your mitochondria are supplying more energy to the nuclei of your cells. It's almost as if they're protecting the nuclei from Eve's mitochondria. Why does Holly's mitochondria have this kind of power? I don't know. Are you familiar with Richard Dawkins' theory of the selfish gene? In simple terms, it states that genes act in a manner to preserve and ensure survival of the species. Hey man, I don't read those scientific journals. What are you trying to say? Depending on how you look at it, you can say that Eve is trying to destroy all mitochondria except her own. In response to that, Holly's mitochondria has developed the power to rebel. Why only Holly's? Shouldn't it be the same for us as well? We should also have that power based on... It seems to follow the natural order of things, but I'm sorry, I don't know why. Professor? Shoot him anyway, he's a dick. What are you doing in my lab? This is breaking and entering. I forget what. Heido's mitochondria has persona. Arsene! Why haven't you evacuated the city yet? I am asking why you people are in my lab. We've received orders to evacuate the city. Professor, you should really... I tell you, you cops are the ones corrupting this fine city. I'm sorry, it was my fault. You see, I asked them to bring me here. Who the hell are you? Oh, I'm Kunihiko Maeda, and I'm a scientist from Japan. You were using my electronic microscope. Uh-oh, now he's gonna know everything too. And he's the evil scientist that caused all this. What is this? Where did you get this specimen? You, where did you get these cells? Those are... I don't know. Do you take me for a fool? With cells like these, they must affect the body's natural state. Oh, shut up. I'll ask Officer Brea. Your cells contain a tremendous amount of energy. Do you feel any bodily changes? How did he... I guess he just apparently knows that it's hers. You should feel somewhat hot. No? Speak up, officer. I can't hear you. Have you lost consciousness any time recently? Hey. What the hell is this? Why is my boy's name here? Lorraine. Lorraine's on here too. Clamp. You tell me. You tell me what the list is for. Tell me you hear. Let go of me. I don't have anything to tell you. I don't have to tell you anything. What? Daniel, calm down. Daniel. Damn. Get out of here. Sorry to disturb you, but we do have to officially warn you of the evacuation. Please remember that. Officer Brea, do you enjoy having that barbarian for a partner? That's very rude of you. He's protecting his son. Oh, no, thank you. Bye. It's too late now. It's too late to do anything now. Back to NYPD? Check on his son? Check on Ben just in case? Damn him. One of these days. What was that list? It was an HLA type listing. It's a list to see whether organs will be rejected when transplanted. Why the hell are Ben and Lorraine on that list? It was a list of people with matching HLA types, so... Damn, I'm gonna get him. Going back to the station and getting the... Getting the what? Ah, shit. What the hell happened here? Eve? She's here. I'll go look around. You two stay here. Hell no. I'm not gonna sit around and wait for this thing to kill my family. Daniel! Oh, wait, Holly. Here, take this. What's this? It's a good luck charm from Japan. It's the best I can do. Ahamiya. Thank you. I'll take it. Oh, jeez. I'm getting help. Hang on. No, that's... Whom are we fighting here? More rats. Rats and... Okay, well, that one changes targeting. Aye. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, they got much stronger immediately. Heal 2. Oh, mitochondria has evolved the rat with flame poop. Oh no! Warner! Holly, man, you've really caught us off guard. Most of our men were out. I'm getting help, hang on. No worries, be alright. You go after Ben. I should probably just use this medicine one. Wow, toucans. Wow. In front of their dying body. Wow. Chief. You okay? Where's the captain? He went to look for Ben. Hold on, please. I'm assuming Eve attacked here because one, either there's people here or because Holly is a cop. I know Ben's supposed to be downstairs, but I need to check the other. Chest now. After a fight. Whoomst. A spitter. Die, spider. Aye. Okay. These things hit very hard. Energy shot. Channel energy into a bullet. Nice. No. Don't you say anything is gonna happen to them. Ooh. That's very strong. That's very strong. And this is why we were not focusing too hard on the single one. Because it's already significantly better in every single aspect. Which means the downside is that we're going to have to give up all the defense boosts that we put on this. Because it's more important to me to carry over this. It's still more powerful. We do lose the defense boosts, but it's very useful to me to have this. P energy, potential energy. Really using that as a stat. 98. Oh, okay. Well, I'll help. What? What did they say? Go on downstairs. Hurry. But I can help. I can eliminate those things. Fine. Gotta imply noble sacrifice somehow. But I can... Oh, hi. What are you? Come on. Nice. Offense +1. Offense +1. More power to 16. Oh, we have quite a few regular medicines that we can use as well. We still have one tool as well. How's it going, gun lads? What? Wait, it's me. Oh shit. Holly, this freak. What? No. Was that pup the were dog that we just killed? Was that the pup? Holly, guess I screwed up, huh? Why didn't you shoot, man? I haven't used the gun since your daughter was shot. Torres, you can't blame guns for that. I suppose you're right. Wayne, take good care of this place now. Torres. No. Whoa. ×3. Hi, Fontana. Thanks for stopping by. Past your bedtime, but you'll watch the VOD to catch up. Sounds like a plan. Have yourself a wonderful night. Thanks for swinging by, even for a second. I hope you enjoy the VOD. I don't want to increase this one just because it's not as powerful in like any respect, but it does have ×3 fire. Played the beginning of 100 times, but net was never good enough to beat. This gun, it's Torres' gun. Hasn't used it in ages, but he always kept it in shape. Torres wasn't just good at gun tune-ups, he was a real good shot too. But ever since the day his daughter was killed by a gun accidentally going off, he stopped shooting altogether. And he came to this department to keep guns in check. Holly, I know you can handle this gun. Take this. And nail that monster for Torres. Can do. Tool. Also, sorry for immediately getting rid of the fancy weapon you just gave me, but it fires 3 times instead of 2. There we go. I still don't know if I want to. We'll see how things go. I can put the grenade launcher onto the M16 potentially. We shall see, though. Want to leave something here? I'll hold on to it. Store. Oh, I can store. Actually, hold on. I have junk. Come on. Okay, I don't have anything else to really give. Can increase defense, but screw it. One more point attack. Why not? Go in every door except for the one I'm supposed to go in. This is how RPGs work. Holly. No. Uh-oh. Yeah, pup became a problem. I'm sorry, Ben's gone. Where? I don't know. Shiva went berserk and Ben went after her. No, the pup. And also Ben too, I guess. What? Shiva. Oh, geez. This. Bob. Who could have known? Ow. Okay. I'm curious. Nice. Oh no, you get dazed. Fire. Oh, come on. Okay, well, I died there. Good. Ay. Actually, no, that was an auto medicine. These things hurt so much more. Yeah, my revive is still here. These enemies hit so much harder. Is this Shiva? So we gotta go in. Or not? What? Is that not a thing I can interact with? Or is it back here? No. Here, use this. Thank you. Do I go up? Oh, Pup, no, you're fine. Pup's okay. Shiva. Pup's okay. See? Stop, come back here. Pup will always stay okay. Nothing bad will happen to Pup. Oh boy. Ah. Nice HP though. The pup might become the powerhouse of this hell. Don't you say such a thing, Vince. Don't you dare say such a thing. Pup will be the hero we all need. Oh, you gotta go after Ben. Went upstairs to chase Shiva. Come on, we need to take care of that wound. I'm alright, just go after Ben. Hold on. Can't make it. Got pretty good. Take this. Ben's upstairs. This is going swimmingly. Okay, so I can. Into the prisoner toilets. Fence boost. Okay, so there's a chest in the bottom right, so. Come on. Oh, I have nowhere to go. Go away. Come on. No. There goes another medicine. Hi, Dr. Fat K. Thanks for stopping by. Jeez, those spiders are tanky. Good thing we're getting a lot of medicine too, because this is ridiculous. Nice. Another tool. I have excess tools. Screw it. We're having a grenade launcher M16. Nice. Can't see anything. I'm checking my feed because my feed is actually more visible. Also, hi, Greg. Thanks for stopping by. Pop. No, Pop, don't be mean. Shiva, don't go that way. Shiva, what's happened to you? Shiva, wait. Ah, shit. Dang it, kid. Don't mind me. Checking this room first. It's an interrogation room. I was just gonna say. Nope. Oh, come on. That was a bad power move there. What the? There's like no dodging that. Energy shot. So that basically takes up all of your PE and puts it into a single shot. Noted. Oh, medicine 3. Come on, grab the sparkly. Storage key. Okay, I know where that actually is. Probably fun, had some differences from you, but felt still good and feel nice. Glad you enjoyed what's coming from the new one. I probably won't pick it up. I enjoyed Hyrule Warriors 1 enough, but I really didn't get that far into it, and at the moment I just have way too much other stuff I'd rather play. Oh yeah, that's right, No More Heroes got ported as well. Hold on. No, still locked. What storage is? What storage is locked? Zelda and Impa are the same age. Yeah. Impa's a heckin' cute. Spiders. God damn it. Come on. Dang it. No. Stop. So much ammo, but I need something that does more damage in a single shot. Save progress, I guess. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Fade. Is that a revive? No, my revive is still here. Good. Still don't know where the storage key leads to. I don't remember running into any other locked doors. Assuming it has to be up ahead. Shiva, are you okay? No! Don't hurt Pup. Ben, get away from her! Let go, Shiva's sick! No, Pup's gonna turn into the boss, isn't it? Stop, don't hurt Shiva! She isn't Shiva. He's turned her into a monster. The monster? Close your eyes, Ben. If it's a cutscene, body horror warning. Yep. No, Pup. No. No, why is it always the Pup? Not touching him. Damn it, I'm out. Uh-oh. What the? Oh, dang it. I don't know why they explode at the end. I don't think it's doing like any extra damage or anything. Nice, they dropped a tool. I have so many medicines. Ah! Please help me. I stepped outside and those things were all over. You'll be safer here. Don't leave this room. Okay. You're hurt. I think I have enough size to treat you just once. Not right now. I'm fine at the moment. I just used the medicine. Have anything in your fridge? Okay, so we have a heal here if we want it. I can't make it. Take the stuff in my locker. What? Ah, that's locked. I hope I didn't. I think I was supposed to go to the right. Okay, yeah. I think this must be storage. Okay. You're the one that got Torres. MTI Librarian, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Attack me. Oh, wow. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing I can do to dodge that. Barrier. Gotcha. Ooh, SG 550. What is that? Two shots. At the moment, we have more stuff completely stacked into our M16. But if we didn't stack so many things into it, then we honestly might have gone for it. Can't help him. It's too late. How could this happen? Oh? Oh! Secret. Ooh, normal armor. It doesn't have any of our fancy stuff, and it's only higher in defense at the moment. And not really worth it. Still don't know where the storage is. Defense plus. Sorry, I've got to go back to the locker. I don't know where the storage key is. Yeah, we went there. That's the safe room. That's where we've got the storage room. Or the storage key. Wait, no, this is where we got the storage key. The interrogation. Unless it's like another door downstairs. Also, I'm glad that they're perfectly fine and not in any immediate danger. Where is it? There we go. A trading card. I got a trading card. Excellent. It's exactly what we needed at a time like this. I don't know where what storage. I don't think it's got to be like downstairs. There's a glowing dot in the room with the mirror that the end. Yes, that's where I got the storage key. I don't know where the storage room is. I have the key. I don't know where the room is or where the key goes. God dang it. Oh, shoot. I have too many things. It's like it's in the basement. That's where I was just going to head. I didn't remember there being any other door or any door that said it was locked. I know there's this door at the very far end, but it never said it was storage. Never get it to try to open. Or maybe it's here buried in the dark on the right side. Okay, well, now it works. God dang it. I can't squat. It's so dark on my monitor. MP5K. Ooh. Very powerful short range. Offense. Put away one of the medicines for tool. I think that's everything. Now I'll go drop off some stuff real quick. Drop off this junk, drop off that, and then we can go rescue Ben and the chief. Junk. Store equipment. That's just never really good enough. MPK is also not gonna be. Oh shoot. Ooh. Same with this. They're just never gonna be as good at the moment. I just have too much decked into this. They do have more guns in the round or shots in the rounds, but that's not terribly important. Shoot. There was an attack increase. All the more on that. Shoot, I'm gonna store a couple tools. Oops. Weird that I actually have to toss them over there. I'm gonna keep the Hamaya on me at all times. Store a couple tools for later. I need to give you the trading card. Also, store the trading card. Apparently you won't accept it at the moment in this most grievous time of need. Just won't accept the trading card. Alright. Let's go do this thing. And here I was thinking earlier today that I didn't need the auto heal. How I was wrong. So wrong. Okay. Through the double doors. Boss fight. Gosh dang it. This fight again. can't dodge that. Ugh. Just walked right into that. Confuse. Confuse is the target. Interesting. Oh, well, never mind. That's what it's supposed to be. Pup might have some problems. It's fine. Another lab? Oh, no, what is spider? God, spider. Full cures. Jeez, I have like all the medicine in the world. Use one. Cures all negative stat effects. Gotcha. They're off screen at the moment, yeah. But we're gonna have to deal with them soon. I can't tell what can and can't be interacted with. I don't feel like running around in every single corner and smashing X. This game doesn't have enough character movement speed to get me to do that. I guess we gotta go say hi to the pup. Holly! Holly, Uncle Baker's hurt. I wonder by what. Oh, okay, you're much larger than initial expectation was. Shiva? Not Shiva. Shiva's already dead. Holly, please don't let her turn into a monster. Come on, I'm the one you want. Ay, 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 ay. There are 3 targets. How did that do 97 damage? Okay. What the? I don't know how I'm not supposed to be taking damage anymore. I think that's one head dead. Yep. Okay, well, that one took no damage. That one's taking less damage. Come on. Aye, that does look so vulnerable. I have to use it though. Come on. God dang it. Okay, 2 down. No. Jeez. Get an energy shot on it. Bang. Oh, nice. Aye, aye. Pup hurt. We had a crocodile that was covered in lightning and shot fireballs. This game goes out real quick. Yeah. Also, I know. Thanks for stopping by. M92. Oh, well, I was going to see what that was all about, but I'll see about it later. Need to remember that I have it. Everyone's fine, right? Probably. Also, we didn't see Eve at all. Ben, Captain. Holly. Holly, Uncle Baker's hurt. Ben. Daddy. Ben, you okay? Uncle Baker was protecting me. Captain, thank you. Remember when Ben was younger? We used to all play at your place. Sir. Cut that out. Baker's fine. Like the old times. Sheba. Ben. Oh, made me hurt Pupper. Holly, whoever did this to Shiva, you'll get him, right? Yeah. Yeah, I will. Day 4. Conception. Oh, good. I'm sure this won't be problematic at all. People. Come on, Daniel. You're in charge now. What? Did Baker die? Yeah, well, not used to this sort of thing. I know he was hurt, but like they didn't really infer that he was going to die. So good night, Dr. Beck. Thanks for stopping by. You're doing great, boss. But why did Eve decide to attack the precinct? To get rid of us? Maybe that Japanese guy knows something about it. You're right. Where'd he go anyway? I'll be fine. Besides, I promised Nick's the hospital that I'd settle scores with Eve. Bet he's snooping around the criminal ID lab on the 3rd floor. Okay, at least we get the lo-fi bots to mitochondria too. Also, there's a wall there. It's fine. And now we can get the trading part. Probably. My mitochondria are digging these tunes. Oh, I got a new gun I need to inspect. I should probably check all these rooms too. ×3. Again. +1s all around. I mean, I can disassemble many of these guns and just say screw it. Or not to. Don't you worry, Holly. I'll be looking after this place for Torres. You leave all equipment tweaks to me. Playing it my way now. No permit needed. But it'd be nice if you could bring me some gun trading cards if you see them lying around. Hey, I may not come close to being as good as old Torres, but you can trust my work. So what'll it be? Um, Store item. Bring you back. Bring you back. Bring you back. I think I'm just gonna like start disassembling some stuff. Store equipment. Make a good visa, birdie. Just gonna see what I can. Oops. +1, +2. +2 for range, +1 bullets. Probably disassemble this MP5K. Prone will be moved and then 16A will be lost. No. I want to drop this. We already have rate of fire ×3. Add heat effect to bullets. Oh, okay. It's not a grenade launcher. It's heat bullets. Okay. Left, but I've left no more. Move that over. Probably should. There's nothing really else I can hand over that's really going to be good. The 2 range is not really going to matter much anymore. Let's copy this over to the CM vest. Let's add a bullet. Let's add 2 more rates of attack. Okay, I have the trading card collection. I don't really have one yet. But I have one. Tune-up weapon. I don't. What did you do? Also, apparently, do I put the trading card in there? And that's giving him trading cards? I How do I give him it? I don't know how to give him the trading card. How do you give him the trading card? Oh, okay. You use the trading card as a thing to upgrade a weapon. Got it. M16 can't be upgraded anymore. This can't be upgraded anymore. The jacket can be. But at the moment, I can give the CMVS auto to the normal armor in preparation for it. But at the moment, I don't really want to. I suppose I should though. But this one is so much better in like a bunch of other places. It's actually not terribly better. It just has a lot of pluses on it. So yeah, sure. Sure, let's add a slot onto that. Oh, well, gotta go back and do it. Nothing to it. Okay, let's use our last one of these, bolster this using this, and take the auto off of it. And we'll worry about putting that on soonish. Once we get other things. Okay, let's store our stuff we're not going to be using. I can keep the club just in case. I might use that normal jacket. Store item. I should be fine. Okay. Good to go now. It's weird that that room has no music whatsoever. Anything new happening in this room? I should probably just be double checking these rooms. Just in case anything decided to suddenly shift and change. Oh, it's alright. Put a medicine in there. Take it. It looks like it could be a room, but it doesn't. It doesn't open. Nothing new. One more room to check before we get up to that third floor. Nothing. Okay. Let's stop hacking around and just deal with this. Said it was in the lab. I don't think. I can't remember which one is the lab. No, that's prison cells. Jail cells, technically. This was the interview or interrogation room. Yeah. There. So there were two places that were lab-esque. One was right here. Also, I need to sort you. I need to reload. And I have so much more ammo than I have any idea what to do with. There they are. Thought you'd be here. How did you guess? This kind of place makes me think more clearly. Hey, Maeda. Why did Eve attack the precinct? What I want to know is why Eve didn't show herself this time. I felt her presence here, but as soon as we arrived, she was gone. Man, it could be a distraction. Distraction? What for? Is there a sperm bank or a hospital that conducts artificial insemination nearby? Okay, well, sperm bank? No, I hit the nut button. Well, I don't think Eve's body will last much longer. Oh, great, no. Right now, the mitochondria are just parasites in her body. So she's trying to create this ultimate being like she did in Japan. I'm afraid so. So if we can stop her from getting there, she'll die eventually. I think a doctor at St. Francis Hospital specialized in artificial insemination. Let's go, Maeda. Hey, what about me? You're captain for now, remember? You gotta look after the precinct. Oh, all right. Here, take this then. I give you so much ammo. To the hospital. Also, it's supposed to be evacuated, but there's ships still floating about. What's wrong? You're awfully quiet. Sorry, did you want more ammo? I wonder why Daniel didn't come with us. He said he's gonna get the dirt on Clan. He also wants to be with Ben. Wow. Yes, of course. Maeda. Yes? That creature that was born in Japan. What happened to it? It died. Along with the scientist that was its father. How did a monster like that die? There was a rebellion. The mitochondria passed from the father didn't connect with the ones passed from Eve. It began to deteriorate, and the father held on to the dissolving flesh, and they died. Oh, good. Even though it's a monster, I guess it's still your child. It's still your pile of goop. Maybe a pile of goop, but it's my pile of goop. Hospital. Nice. Here it is. This hospital. It's hot. Looks like Eve is in there. You wait here. Holly, take this. My okay. I have a good luck charm. It's a bell to keep away bad spirits. Just hold on to this, okay? Bless me. I yawned. Thank you. I'll keep it. We have a Hamaya and a Mayoke. Great. Oh, Time for everything to go right here now. Sometimes you have to hit X to open doors, and sometimes you don't. It's very strange. Nice. Tool get. Nothing quite like an abandoned hospital to set you at ease. Nothing bad could ever happen. Doors locked. Heck! Grim! How dare you? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. You dare. Heck. Hi, Meekin. By Insanely Dressed. Welcome, everyone. How is this stream? Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. You know. Welcome, Dad Boy. Also, hi, Gwen. Also, thank you, K-Mac, for apparently banning Grim. You butt. This screen made me think it was FF7 when she's never played the game. Well, it came out 1 year after FF7. And it's also made by Squaresoft. So you're not entirely off. Hmm? We hear a bunch about it. It's been a trip. I'm enjoying it. It's definitely a trip though. Maya, was it just my reflection? Door's locked. Up we go. Hit the button. Need the green card key. Oh, well. What floor? Hit all of the buttons. Okay, well, one floor. Hmm? Going down? Oh no, the elevator cable. Nah, shit. And we're dead. It was a very calm elevator crash, I'm not gonna lie. Bing. Bing. Get those heckin' Reggies. Night, night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Power! No shit. Thank you, emergency power. He's trying to trap me down here. Just cut the main power line. No, great. One elevator broken. And without power, the other one is useless. What did that say? Autopsy. Hope you enjoy your stay. Okay, well, apparently everything. She is just trapping us down. Thanks, Eve. Always someone who has our best interests at heart. Oh, great. Who's we fight? Okay. No, don't do whatever that was. I'm poisoned. Uh-oh. I need to heal this. Detox. What is that emo? That looks like the Saitama okay. Shot. Kapow! It is the Saitama okay, but as a booger. Also, hi. Thanks for stopping by. It's behind door number 1. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, okay, that was a hallway. I couldn't tell. It looked like a door. Or it looked like a wall, actually. I don't want to do another save already. Oh? Blue key card. Is this just what? Back into the hall? I don't know. That camera shift or that angle shift is very disorienting. Okay, well, there's a treasure in here. More of these jerks that are gonna poison me. Don't do it. I said don't. Nice. Ooh. Hello. What is this? A fuse. I need to load. Oh shoot, I think that was a chest. Dang it. Is this... Okay, so that was a door. Thought it was a door. Ooh, okay. That's a new thing. Add tranquilizer to bullets. Interesting. I think I'm gonna save that. I have a ×3 in storage. So I could boost the hell out of this M79. Downside, ooh, it does not have much in the way of damage. Or not in the way of bullets, and has like half the range. I think I'm gonna leave it for now, but interesting prospects there. No, god dang it. More of you. Oh, okay. God dang it. Whiffed it and ran into a corner that I couldn't move from. Oh, well, poison doesn't last outside of battle, apparently. Which means cure poison is mostly useless because I can just use my parasite power. Oh, hello. Maya, wait, it's me. Why are you dressed in those clothes? You must be cold. Gonna have to pick something. Okay, so that does lead him to It's locked. Oh, I think I gotta take the fuse back somewhere. Oh, it looks like there's something in the bottom left corner there. Do not. No, I'm gonna get spit on. Ah, dang it. Right. Whatever these things are, they're resistant to the heat that I'm using. Energy shot. Kapow. Aha. Let's stack that defense boost into the new one. Actually, let's just keep it for now. Where could I put the fuse? Back in that room? In this room? Nope. Hi, Max. Thanks for stopping by. I have never played this game. I've owned it for like 4 or 5 years, and I've just not touched it. It was still available on the PS3 as a PS1 classic, if you had that capability. I'm not sure. They've been starting to discontinue a lot of stuff, though. Sony has. When you end up hating it, I'll trade you a copy of Chrono Cross 4. I would need to give you my PS3, Max. My PS3 that also has a copy of Chrono Cross on it. You never had the PS. That's one of the main reasons I got a PS3 in the first place was because Final Fantasy VII released as a PS1 classic on it. And getting a Final Fantasy VII, getting a Final Fantasy VII PS1 or Final Fantasy VII PS1 discs, even back then, was very difficult and very expensive. And I think that was like back in like 2009. Velcro Crossing for PS3. Nice game. I actually, that is a stream game I considering, and I purchased it on PC when it was on a pretty big sale. 2 or 3 copies of FF7, FF8, and Chrono Cross, but not Parasite Eve. Oh shoot, so I can change weapon. Okay, well, let's try this real quick. So yeah, you can change your weapon as like a turn. Got it. It's weird that it only adds the added effect after the fact. So that's weird. Whatever. So you kind of want like a normal damage, a tranquilizer damage, and whatever. Reload. I don't know where this fuse goes. This game is very obtuse when it just decides to be. Chrono Cross is another game that I do need to play through at some point. I've seen like 5 speedruns of Chrono Cross. I have never played it myself, and of course the thing that I need to progress is just in a drawer. Autopsy Serum's back. Persona 4 Golden, since I haven't played it since September. Hop to it. I played Persona 4 Golden on the Vita because I was one of the people that owned a Vita. Thank you, Juice. The Vita is still very good for playing PS1 games on it, though. Because that's, I think, what's currently like the main chunk of my... Seems this key's no longer useful, I'll discard it. That's the first time they've ever let me discard a key. That's interesting. What did I put for the description of Hydrain? I don't even remember. Oh, more. I wish I had an AoE. No, I didn't want to waste it. Please consume of your dihydrogen monoxide. Yeah. Stop. We're gonna have to reload this thing. There we go. Glad they gave me this gun, though. Kinda need it. So duly noted, you can't really just stack everything into a single gun. As much as I basically have been. Basically, there are elements. Oh, that's a tiny treasure chest. Poison has no use to me. More bits into the, or more credits into the Animal Crossing. Is this a safe? Oh no, it's an incinerator for the Bodies. Whoa, that's poison. Great. One. God, I wish they would tell you what it is first. Critical evasion. These are incinerator. We get. God damn it. Please don't tell me that broke something. Some medicine. I suppose I can probably start boosting this armor. There's much more open slots too. Okay, never mind. It appears back there. I was just gonna say, I didn't see the sparkle return. 2 fuses. I still haven't found anything that says where we can use fuses, though. No, I didn't want that. God dang it. Ooh, blue card. Oh, there's also this. Prevent stiffness. Oh, nice. Offense. Use on. I have so many points in this M16. Just to get to the 550 damage on the M16. I'll have to try. I'll have to find a second gun now. Now that I can do a tranquilizer, I can have another triple shot. I have many more options available. Or I have options available for a second primary gun, I should say, instead of just relying on the M16 all the time. Ah. I guess this is so very puzzly where you're just doing one key to get to the next key to get to the next key that they just discarded for you. Maya, wait, don't leave me alone. And Maya was Horror C-Store, if I remember correctly. So much for using the stairs. Oh. Thing though? Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to wait on that. Micro Uzi. Ooh. ×5. What is that other one? Rate of fire 5. Random rate of fire 1.5. Is it? What? I'm gonna have to just use this to see what they mean by that. Random rate of fire? I'm gonna assume that what it means that it's like 1.5 times faster at firing. I'm gonna assume. Random rate of fire. Very confusing way to state things. We can drop medicine. I think I just gotta put this in something. I'm gonna keep using this M16. Kind of have to at this point. Just give this one just cause. Okay. Well, let's see how this works. Oh, jeez. Hello. Random. I am not sure exactly what they mean by random still, to be honest. Oh, it chooses random targets. It chooses random targets. Okay. It fires very fast, but it does choose random targets. It's very weird. Could lose ammo very quickly. Parasite powers have evolved haste, speed up movement, and AP reach. Okay. Actually, let's dump all that out of there. Let's change to you. That random is weird, but the ×5 is so obnoxiously useful. Maybe I should put the ×5 in the M79. I'm gonna keep holding on to these as much as it's starting to hurt me for holding on to so many things. Because I have 3 tools. I can use these fuses soon, hopefully, though. Oh. God dang it. I got hurt a bit. Okay, 3 fuses. Oh. Oh, I got a medicine. Great. Brought pizza. Hope you like sausage and broccoli. Sausage and broccoli pizza? I'm intrigued. I'm not aware of this combination of pizza. Hopefully I can dump these. Main circuit breaker is torn apart and some fuses are missing. Insert a fuse. Shrink. Insert a fuse. Spice of the sausage and the broccoli of the broccoli. I'm a fan of both of these things. Oops, I didn't read what... It's missing a connection. Turn it off. Pair wires. Easy. And on. Beautiful. Yes, have a good sleep. Thanks so much for stopping by. Get your butt to sleep. Love you. Oh, okay, okay. So it's a big loop. Interesting. I just want to double check these. I'd say I want to double check these rooms now that the lights are on. It's gonna be a pain in the butt, but being able to see things is very nice. You know what? Screw it. I don't feel like searching. Let's just progress. Probably just not going to sleep tonight. Moving company is coming sometime between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. By the time I'm done packing and everything, it'll probably be like 4 a.m. considering still have to make dinner and I can't pack up my kitchen before I do it. Huh! Try your best to at least get a solid power nap in there, though. Pumpkin? No, don't munch on Zolt. Beep boop. Also, hopefully I wasn't supposed to find a green key down there because I still need a green key. Oh, hi. Maya and me? Now this is Bugsnax. I'm very intrigued about Bugsnax. I'm very curious. Oh. No. Fire. Woken up by a call from the dudes on a truck outside my place. Who are waiting for me to let them in. No, what's that? This is true. Witch hat. Oh, heck. They have given us everything. Let's pop in two. Still have 2 slots. Still have all these tools. Oh, now this. Oh no. Not the tall rats. Shot. This is worth it. It's very good. Very witch aesthetic from Oho. I don't know about you two, but I'm getting out of here. Mrs. Nussbaum, what about your medication? It's no use to me if I'm dead. I mean, you okay? She damned is out to be munched on. Wow. Yes, thank you. However, our nurse is trapped in the other room. Could you help her out? Yes. I just assumed that there was a thing there. Nice. Keep pumping it there. It stinks. I want the increased carrying capacity so much. Frog in a car with a hat. Because I really want to just swap CM Best over. His power grows. See, I think I'm eventually just gonna have to be like, heck this extra storage capacity, and I'm gonna have to just take all those enhancements off that one armor. No. Oh, come on. Charge. Kapow. This room. I've seen it before. It's the room where they were operated on. I'm getting hot. I know I've been here before, but why? What was I doing here? Flashback. Or are we getting experimented by the clamps? Maya and Holly. Sisters. Uh-oh. Whew, thought I was done for. Thanks. Glad to help, but you could help me even more by telling me where the doors next to the elevators lead. To the storage areas of the hospital. That's where we keep our oxygen tanks and our main supply of liquid nitrogen. What do you use liquid nitrogen for? I don't know. Here. Take this green card key and find out for yourself. I'm not staying to see what happens next. Inventory. God damn it. Saw it coming. Thank you. Oh. Everyone's either dead or evacuated. I think I'll choose the latter. They just need a better inventory management system. More than anything. Ooh. Light variable durable armor. Because, like, there's just so many situations where it's just like, I just want to look at something else. God, this is so much. It's going to be so much more useful in the long run. And I want to keep the storage capacity as best I can. But I can't. I already got the auto. I just want the storage capacity, but I think I might just have to give up the storage capacity. Storage capacity. And just drop some stuff. Discard that. Discard that. Equip this jacket. improve this jacket with this. We're gonna take this off of it. As much as I really want to keep that item capacity, I can't. I'm managing too much item stuff right now. Or just say screw it. Pluses. It's so many pluses though. So it stinks when you pack everything into one. Just gonna have to sacrifice something. Unless I get a super tool that allows you to take both. Which is what I'm assuming it's gonna be. The micro Uzi. Yeah, it allows it to attack faster with the randomness, but I don't like the... What should I just go upgrade the M16 to ×5 because it's just so damn useful. I think I'm gonna do that. Or maybe I just want to save up and keep the randomness. I don't know. Ay. Yeah, what I should probably just drop my club or store my club away because I have so much damn ammo right now. It's like not even funny. I'm keeping the Mayoke and the Hamaya around because I'm assuming there's probably something to deal with them. They are key items. So difficult to tell what's the best line of action. Come on, hit me with the save. Can you tell me why the hospital uses liquid nitrogen? Well, for many different things, you can use it to freeze off wards and such, but its main use is for research. It keeps the sperm bank from spoiling. Sperm bank? Oh my god, how do I turn it off? Well, there's a valve that you can turn off in the storage area. Why? Sorry, I don't have time to explain. We need to destroy that sperm! By the way, which floor in the research lab located? Is the research lab located? 13th. Oh. Convenient. Convenient. I'm going to look around to see if anyone needs medical attention. Just in case. Swoop. Range. Micro Uzi is the next data set. Storage format. I don't really need extra range, but extra range on the M79 is going to be very useful. Those trank rounds are probably going to come in handy far into the future. Oh, well, I didn't know that was a door there. I wouldn't have searched there. Use the O2 tanks. Oh, big slime. Nice. Clean kill. Nice ammo. Did that do it? I turned a valve. I have no idea what that valve did, but I turned the valve. Oh, nothing else. Okay. So I literally just had to go in there to turn the valve, and now I gotta go up to the 13th floor. Beep boop. Number 13. Oh. 13. Great. Nothing like more charred corpses. Jeez, it's just been so dark for me. It is so crystal clear on my capture. But it is not crystal clear at all. And on this monitor. God damn it. It's one of the things that always frustrates me. I honestly just want to get a professional monitor calibrator, color calibrator, because it's one of the things that pesters me a lot, having multiple different devices and monitors and stuff that I use all the time, and they're all different in color quality and brightness and contrast, and it's frustrating. Stop Eve before more people. No, I didn't want to go that far. Ooh, that's quite the scene. Oh, well. Uh-oh, we got another one of those. Come on. No, stop targeting those and target the big lad. Thank you. Oops. It is very silly that I have to take out all the bouncing balls as well. Okay, door up there. This is a specimen spinner. Oh, nice, a tool. Ooh. That looks like a good candidate for our new, for whatever we want to do next. I think I might toss everything onto that, to be honest. That's a very good gun. $44, $123, $19. Yeah, I think I'm gonna toss everything onto that. I'm gonna toss the trank onto it, and I'm gonna toss the 5 times onto it. Why's there a gun lying around in the hospital? Don't ask questions. Yeah, this thing is gonna be very useful. Also, it can be upgraded to 4 slots too. Take the trank, this gun, take. So yeah, the rate of fire is very fast, but it chooses randomly. But having 5 shots in a turn is very strong. And we might as well give that a shot for a while. See how it goes for us. Great. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. Time for this wonderful view. Wonderful view that I can't do anything with, and that I think is intended to imply that that skyscraper's on fire. I couldn't tell. Can you operate this, or is this the other elevator? Let me in there. I don't understand this room at all. Axe on everything. Tried both left and right. Am I supposed to find a key in here? On the medicine. Oh. Open research kennel. Oh, what a hospital. Gigantic. Gigantic ass button. Do not press this button. But it's a giant red button. Everyone's gonna press it. With an arrow next to it. Yeah. Oh, great. Oh, not too. Yeah, they're not especially weak to that. Let's do energy shot on you. Nice. Go down. God dang it. Hit it. Let's pop medicine. Also, the fact that the inventory doesn't auto sort when you're getting stuff so constantly is frustrating. Nice. Put that on. Jacket. Full of Biza. Excellent. It's the best kind of full. It's to be full of Biza. Uh-oh. Thought this was going to be a safe room because there's a safe spot in it. I was wrong. Ah, crap. I want this dang rat. Oh, great. It didn't die. It's like these things aren't very weak to trank rounds. I should probably do a scan. I've never done one. Wink. HP, susceptible to poison. I don't have anything that poisons. God dang it. Ah. Just energy shot this jerk. That's a tiny little box right there. Nice. Artificial sperm development staff. Hans Clamp, Dr. Clamp. Looks like they've already been stolen. What is this? The HLA list. Ben's and Lorraine's names are on here too. It's the same list that was on Dr. Clamp's computer. What's he trying to do? These are the patient records? Mariko Brea. It's my mother's record. December 23rd, 1977. Taken in with Maya Brea after an accident, pronounced dead after cardiac arrest. Maya Brea, the daughter. Next page is missing. It's somewhere else. Heck. What did they do to us? Melissa Pierce. It's got to be that Melissa. 23rd, 1977 emergency hospitalization. Operation successful. After 6 months of the hospitalization, released. Needs a medication from the hospital. Melissa and Maya were brought in on the same into the hospital on the same day and operated on. No, it can't be. What is this? Elevator. Operated on the same day? Were they both experiments? It's cures. Oh, what the? Please. Keep posing questions, but never answers. Schweem. Seems this key is no longer useful. Just discarding like key after item after key item in this area. They're just like, you don't need this. We'll get rid of it for you. What? Fighter jets, prepare for launch. Head towards Central Park. Remember, no unnecessary attacks. Target the enemy in the air and be alert. Manhattan's practically deserted. Why don't they just... Don't tell them to nuke the place. No, Lynch. We haven't received orders from the president to attack yet. At this point, we need to look for the missing people from the park and warn the city. Oh, good. Here come the military. And I'm sure Eve won't corrupt them in any way, shape, or form. Or use them against us in any feasible way. Meow. Now there's cars on the street. In we go. What kind of hospital doesn't have elevator music even? Oh boy, we're on the roof. Oh. Hi. Okay. Giant fire. I think I need to... No, try the M16 instead. Aye! Don't slap. Yeah, significant. Oh. No. Ah. Barrier. I can't move. Oh, the dodge. seeing this? Ah, they're a little upranged. It's fine. Oh, come on. What was... Oh. I was just gonna say, I wasn't a whiff. I hit it. Phase 2? Yep. Oh no. Stop. There you are. I cannot move. Oh, I can't move. I can't fire it. Okay, well. Okay, and you go, spider. Heal 3. 288. And a new pistol. Oh, hi, Eve. So, you found this place. You're going to use the sperm to give birth to the ultimate being. You're a bright one. The first rebellion took place some years ago on a far-off eastern island. There, my sister committed a fatal error. I am higher in the evolution chain than my sister. I will never commit the same mistake. You're not my... Finally caught on, huh? No! Your feeble organisms depend on machines to do all the work. Stop! What? Oh, good. Oh, good. Singing is getting weirder. You've just witnessed the limitations of humans. Please, no more. What if I don't want to? It's a shame we couldn't understand each other. The jet, it's going to crash into the roof. I've got to get out of here. Hold on. Let's just real quick. In the hole? In the hole? I swear to fuck if I die. It wouldn't let me go to the right. I swear I'm honest. Die now. Wouldn't let me go to the right. I think I died. And I'm dead. Or we're fine. Final Fantasy VIII reference. Yep, I died. God damn it. I don't know where it wanted me to go. I tried going to the right, like, where I got up there from. And... didn't really do a lot. assuming I have to go into the hole. What the? Why did it switch back to analog mode? That was weird. No. Again? Come on. Hate that I actually have to eliminate these balls. Like it's not like I went and did the hardest thing in the world in the game. It's just gonna take a little while. Very confused as to what they intended for me to do. I still am not sure what the revelation is supposed to be from what happened. We're gonna have to watch the cutscene, aren't we? So what am I? Yeah, gotta watch the cutscene. Yep, gotta watch the cutscene. Whoosh. Okay, well, let's fight the spider mind again. So yeah, that's. I wanted to go up into the right there. I don't think it let me. Ugh. I can't move. Rude of you to just walk into me. Come on. Oh, I think if you hit them in the back, you do extra damage. Because they hit me in the back. Ugh. Come on. This thing frustratingly keeps its distance too. Okay, phase 2. Auto heal. Does very variable amounts of damage. I wonder if it's because I'm moving or if it's hitting me in the back for any reason akin to that. Okay. Skip, skip, skip. And here comes the jet again. Now let's figure out what we're supposed to do. And there he go again. That's how you want to go flying a jet and then have your body jellify. Did I just not? The elevator's broken. What? Nothing interacts there. I don't. I'm gonna die again. I'm dead again. Okay, never mind. Apparently this is the solution. That is very unclear. That is incredibly unclear. Oh, hi. Oh no, the brake. Ah, the spider's still attacking us. Dang it, jerk. Dang it, you're supposed to shoot it before you... I'm sure this is fine. Just hit the brake. I'm glad she knows how to work this. Phew. Oh my god, her legs. Oh my god, her legs. They were so spindly there for a second. Over here, Maeda. Holly. We're not having time. Eve got away with the sperm sample. Day 5. Not yet. Thank you for saving me, Daniel. Gotta study all you can study all you want, but you gotta brush up on other things too, man. No girl's gonna want to be with that if you be with you if you're gonna be like that. What? Please, I. Daniel, is everything okay back at the station? That's the thing. Found out several things about Clamp, but in the past, the doctor from that hospital was fired for giving out a patient list. A list? You mean like the one with the HLA listing? These guys have access to just about everything. Got other info, too. This is what I heard from Warner, who was on to Melissa. She was seen going into the museum late at night on several occasions. Clamps is the one who gave her the medicine. Eve? She was going into the museum? We need to go there. We must get there before the being is born. Calm down. We're there, buddy. How they fix this thing up? This place up real fast. God dang. Hello. Captain saved Ben's life. Shiva was his partner when he was a rookie. It's been hard for him to shoot. Yeah, well, it wasn't quite the small pup anymore. Okay, let's see what we can do for transferring and stuff like that. Weapons. Okay, that's just a ×3 shooting pistol. Nothing real special about it. That special jacket can go away. It's just special about it. Store. Oh shoot. Discard junk first. There you go. Store equipment. Oops. Going there. You going there. Did these have anything I wanted? Got ×5. I don't think they had anything I wanted, but I can just double check. M9A2 was another ×3. This is a ×2. Pretty strong. Kind of have everything we really need with the G3A3. Unless we need a non-elemental one, then we could have the SG550. Sure, and I can upload the M9A2 into it. Give it triple fire. G3A3. I have 4 points that I can put in. Just boost the G3A3. I'll probably start using that as my primary. Let's discard items. I do not need this many. Oh, I was gonna put that. Store equipment. Let's put the club away. I can't. I have to keep the club. God dang it. Neither of these. I need to just drop that invest. That's useless. It's so old. These 3 are useful. A club I have to keep on me, and jacket's powerful. G23 has it 3 times that I can keep, and the special jacket is just pretty good overall. Might just want to keep that. Towards the future. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. And we just gotta go talk to what, the chief? Or down, Daniel. Holly, Detective Warner has some new information. You don't say. He's not here. I'm gonna save real quick just in case, because I don't want to do that again. Even though I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a chapter end real soon. Let me through, man. Howdy, folks. Some time ago, a doctor at that hospital was fired for selling off-patient records. And Melissa was seen going into the museum late at night several times. Eve. Clamp. That bastard. I knew he was a part of this. We'll split up here and search the entire city. Eve and Clamp must be meeting soon. We must hurry. It'll be too late once the ultimate being is born. I'll go snoop around some more for any info. Brought you a walkie-talkie so we can keep in touch. Nice. Highest of technologies. This was the era before cell phones. Before cell phones were prominent, I should say. 1997, I think, is the year this game takes place in. Counting on you too, Mr. Scientist. Wow. We'll all split up and look for Eve. If you find any trace of her, you call for backup. Aren't you going to stay here, Daniel? Push papers all day? You kidding me? Well, what do we do? Let us know if anything comes up. That's Dr. Scientist to you. That's Dr. Mr. Scientist to you. Evolution. And with that, I'm going to have to call it quits for the night. Because these chapter ends are just, they're too good of time frames to end streams on. As well as it is 11:20 and I do have to work tomorrow. You're welcome. But yeah. Thank you so much everyone for hanging out. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be over in one more stream. Because it's supposed to go till day 7. I mean, maybe if we play our cards right, we'll beat it in one more sitting. We'll find out. I might be able to push it a little bit further tomorrow, because then it'll be Friday, and yeah, maybe day 7 goes really poorly. That's always a possibility. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for hanging out. Appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be maybe finishing this. Maybe. I do not know. Let's go say hi to Sar. Sar's just playing some heckin' Minecraft. Just go have a Minecraft and chill with Sargoda. Yeah. Again, thank you so much everyone for hanging out. Appreciate it. This game is so weird, but I'm really enjoying it. It's so PS1. It's just so very PS1 in like every single feasible way. And I am down with it. I'm curious what the differences are for going into Parasite 2. Maybe if Sargoda's able to swing by while we're playing it. While we're playing tomorrow, that I'll be able to ask him, because I believe he's played both 1 and 2. But yeah, thanks again. I'll be back tomorrow. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Eat some love at Sargoda. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.